Assalamu alaikum. Just waiting for you guys to come in. Alimbal kontona sutola anin wurarola in Gambia in Tumola. So coming afale nyamin nun to komanto. So this is the show of today with Mr. Yusuf Balde. So ngalla mo ifale join discussion auto chat auto, then we know how best we can go with this thing. Okay, coming afale nyamin to komanto nyimu program ultime yalonko nal badi malem Yusuf Balde from Base Mansa Jankunda. So ni wola bina kacha soto la jang. So kacha me yalonko abe dendi mola Mansa Kunda la kuola kata nina jaral bunda benyami nyanta mulle kela kuol mel kela fokaje ko wol be nse tankano wala nyaminto anin mbe sila jumañol lo tamandila munemu adali lolti melbe tamakan banko kan anin follow nyin wala mo munti wala mo banko luwa membije teng munem daliloti ko ika amam betea wala amang Gambia diul wati anin Gambianol mume. Okay, musibam fulbe ko mi woni halde hande ko minne musiddo mon wiete do Yusuf Balde onon fodon gandi ko neddo wandanta idarani bangal si ari problem ji o hundeji di gandanta sadi leydi mun ko neddo mo gandanta ko e dum bo dari kam kala ko suka mbo andanta ko men sano be mbitani youth movement dumanin ko mboni youth mbo andanta ko activities mbodi wonani ton himbe mun dal ko andanta ko ala yaade normal ka leydi mun. So kay kala ko dum wonani ton joni en bawa fadde oni wattu within 10 or 20 minutes mbo wada en join to program o. So ko dum men kebani on hande ko mi wadda mako discuss these are the things we are to discuss today with Yusuf Balde of Mansa Jankunda. I have known him since I was young because we are all from the same village, and I know he's a youth who is always there for his people, and I'm so grateful that to see Yusuf, youth of nowadays, to be there for his people. Well, the discussions of today that I'm going to have with Yusuf today will be on the focus will be on the why is the draft constitution not good for Gambia and Gambians. That one is the number one discussion I'm going to have with Yusuf. The second one is that what are the problems our healthcare is facing and what is causing the maternal mortality death in the Gambia in our health system. So we are going to discuss on that issue too. And the other one is that we are going to discuss on what mechanism or what can we do to prevent or at least minimize these kind of things happening in our country, the Gambia. Ciao, Steph. So these are the things we are to discuss about the Gambia, and there are a lot of concern, there are a lot of talks going round and round. Many people are saying things that is a big concern for the people of the Gambia. So we have to talk about these things. Well, Yusuf have told me that he's on the traffic, will be coming soon. Then I will be inviting him on the live so that we can discuss these things that are going on. So for the meantime, I give you people the Well, the how to call it, the little entertainment that is about our Gambian musicians. So there will be, you have little time. So in the meantime, if anybody is ready to be part of the discussion, you are highly welcome. If you know something about the Gambian government. In the meantime, I will leave my WhatsApp and I will off my WhatsApp connection because I don't want, when we start the program, people start to call. So this is what we have today to be discussing about the Gambia, our parliament, and the affairs or the problems that our health sectors are facing. Yeah, bro, City. Inimbara. So these are the discussion we are coming to have, bro, City. I would love you to be joining if you are free, and well, I'm waiting for my guest to come, but he's on the traffic going home. He said let me give him just 20 or 15 minutes, he will be back. So this is what we are about to discuss on why the draft constitution is not good for the Gambia and the Gambians, and secondly, what are the reasons the mortality rate is happening in the Gambia about our mothers, sisters, wives. So this is something too we will be talking about. And the other thing is that we will be talking about also talking about what mechanism we can use to see that these kind of things that are happening in our country can be minimized, or at least, or to be stopped. Okay, bro, no problem. I understand. No problem. Yeah, so this is what we will be discussing today with my guest, Yusuf Balde. He is a prominent youth who is always there for the youth and for his community and for his region and for the country at large, because nowadays the youths have to take the lead and start to work for their country, for the future. So if not, if we leave everything in the hands of, we are all seeing, we have some people who are mounting places that they are not taking it seriously. They are just there for their own interests, and we are, as a small nation in Gambia, still now we are lacking. Okay, my brother want to participate, and I will see. Let me try and put you in before my guest will be around. Then let me see. Bly. Okay. Like I have sent you, I have added you. I don't know whether you accept it. So these are some things that we should talk about. Nkoto mange konton sana. Inimbara. Like I added you, it declined. So I don't know whether you see the Omum found the mal, the Mamad Jankumba. Inimbara. Nge konton bake. Oga. Aliu, eko nyali, bro Adam nge konton bake, nge konton. So, mukumoti me alon ko nyanda kamen discourse jang about Gambia. Wala mukoti. Abla, let me try again and see whether I can bring you in. Just check whether you can accept it, because is it declined again. Well, okay. I have seen your message right now, so no problem. Yeah. So this is the 3 discussions I will be having with my guest today. As I told you, he is a well-prominent youth who is always there for his country. So this is what we should be doing as youths. We should always be there defending our nation, and most especially Africa. When we see things that are not going normal, that are not going good for the nation, as a youth, what should be your take? What should be your stand to fight the things? I don't mean the physical fight, but fight with knowledge. So this will be something that will be very important for us as Gambians to stand together, unite, and show our leaders that this is what we need. At least, if not all can be done by our leaders, but at least the most important places should be taken care of, because our health sector is very vital, is very important for the Gambia, but we lack a lot. I know maybe we can say that they are the cause of everything, because we have good people in every sector, and we have people who are just there to undermine the growth of any sector that is in the Gambia. Yeah, bro, see boy, ne kondo mbake, you know. So this is something that we should talk about in this discussion when my brother is around. Okay. So that's it. We always have to be there. Alaji Ture, ne kondo mbake. Omumva mbari musolti Aisa. Okay, komi woni halde ko ɗum woni hono himɓe wawi nabirde leydi men ndi yeeso. Hande hoɗum waɗi kadi luwaji naɓaɗi e yeeso dipiteji ɗi, hoɗum waɗi luwaji ɗi wiya moƴƴanani leydi ndi e himɓe leydi ɓe. So hande ko ɗum mi wawi wayo arde yewtude min guest o wiyeteɗo Yusfa Balde. Many people call him Yusfa Fanta. So in Mansaja, most of everybody know him, and mostly in Base he is well known too. Okay, he will be with me shortly to be talking about these things that are going. Di hundeji di wonde yade Gambia o wantu. So ko ɗum woni hundeji goɗum, ko ɗum woni hunde folo komi haalni on ni, ko ɗum woni luwaji naɓaɗi ka yeeso laamu ɗe balɗe ɓaawo. Ɗimmo o ko hoɗum woni probléme neneji men, bandiraɓe men rewɓe, miñiraɓe men rewɓe, jajaji men mawɓe woɓɓe, so antiji men ɗin fof. Hoɗum woni probléme o ko ɗe balɗe yawtude ɓaawo, hoɗum woni probléme ko waɗatani ha mayde ɗe kewi ka jibingol wattu jibingol. So ko ɗin woni hundeji ɗi gandanta en foti hakkilde hande. Rakim, how Toms, salminima, you know. Okay, and the other thing is that ko hoɗum woni ɗum, hoɗum himɓe wawi waɗude, wawa wadde minimise walla usta, walla ta wonani feren waɗani ka leydi men fi o mayde rewɓe men jibinoɓe e maya ka ɓenugol ɗon. So ɗum kala ko hunde mi haaldata e Yusfa. Ok, mbadi manninkol komin nga fale ñamin santo wala mo munti wala mo ngakka jalo soto me yalon ko men denda Gambia ko wala be ngalon ne ko kol mel betama kan Gambia ni watola imu kulti me yalon ko nyanda ka diamu ikuola bakel. So ni Yusfa betarra jang mba nyinin kala kuol la mel yalon ko muna kinandi ikul wal nyil amam ben Gambianol ye amam Gambianol wati anin ku fulanjang muna kinandi molla musol mba manyol bari musol mbari mbanyol ni be jidi wala wato menna iniyo katwato mune wasabu Gambia. So mbe diamula wo kuol fanan na janne nin Yusfa inshallah alba solar time dollar because I finditale. So coming out for nyami, anybody want to contribute? As I said, momandi lafta card kufo kuolto ye kuo men domondi wolonje nyo hakil kanyo so hakil wala lon paski mo malo menna idea be tamala but hakil solan kanyo so hakilola kanit ka jube because it's all part of nation building because ise fendo fole modo eta tombo nga kono ila kuma kono then it can be a key in the Gambia. So it's something we should be talking about today in our conversation. I don't see Yusfa is not yet around. Well, we can still go on with the chat if anybody is interested to be part of it. So you can just send me a request. Let me see how best I can put you in. And I have put nga WhatsApp number ke dumale me yalonko imari se kumandiro keno puru idaetari programo nyin kono. Yeah. But wo after mbe WhatsApp nyin fenkela mba yelela imari ya jube ni be call kela ise call ke ani wo nombala. Let me check. Yusfa is not yet around, so we just give him time because atulbe alone nyami Mugambia traffic it's very tight, and that one also is an issue. The roads are so tight that the traffic is always blocked on the way. But very soon, abinala komi ayafo nyami. So still we are waiting for Yusfa, but he's not yet around. As I said, if anybody want to join the conversation, you can just send me a message on the comment section. Let me just hear you. Or if you want to call, on WhatsApp, you don't feel like to be coming out from the live streaming, so you can just call on WhatsApp, then we will put you through. Kule miyalone coming up ale nyami kule miyalone mol nyanda ka diamo akuola nyami. Yeah, because Gambia mumbela bankol dino yalone ninga feol je mel yalon ko e mantarta kan normal fonse diamo akuola ninga feol je membita kan normal fonse mo encouragement di mel bakam pour ka aje akata nyaato nyami. So womu kulti mel yalon ko we should be there mol nyanda ka tarin na banko ele kaje ko molla banko ayta laftala nyami because albealo Gambia is one of the smallest country in Africa, but muna kinandi hanisa mol mandarta kanyato because there are a lot of reasons melialon ko melka ke ko hanisa banko nyin amantano nyato. So ningaje kol melialon ko amandar banko samba kanyato wala aka banko murundi ko male as youth. So fonse lo ngadiamo akola nganyita ko this is what the youth, this is what the country, this is what we need for our country. So womu kulti me yalon ko mol nyanta kalo akola le ka discuss kendeke like mol ngaje ko dal Gambia ayta nyaato nyami ngandata nge kontom bake So coming up, still, if anybody have any contribution before my guests will be around, you can just send me a message. Let me just see whether I can add you on the group chat. Live streaming. You show your contribution, at least on the topic we are to discuss today. So this is Nimukulti Meyalonko is very important for the country. It's very important for us, the youth, to discuss about matters pertaining to our country. Because each and every day we are seeing what is going on in the Gambia. We are seeing what is going on in the Gambia each and every day. Smallest country, but well known outside because of what is going on inside or within the country and outside a bit. What is happening is bigger than the country itself in the Gambia. What is happening in the Gambia right now? Because the things that are happening right now, they have power more than the country itself. So we have to put mechanisms to see that we have the Gambia we want to see, maybe if not now, but for the future of other people who are coming, like the young generation or our kids, our younger brothers, or name it. So we are the youths that should stand today and fight for those kind of things, and make sure that those coming in the future have a better life, have a better place to stay, but not as we are experiencing now. They have been telling us stories. We are telling stories. We meet people telling stories about the Gambia. We are telling stories. We don't want to continue telling this kind of stories, like the problems of the Gambia again. Though even the problems will be there. At least when we are to, the problems should be minimized. At least they should be minimized. There shouldn't be problems that that it will be disturbing the country. It will be disturbing the people of the country. We have many sectors that that in the Gambia we have to talk about them. There are some problems going on. We always trouble sectors that are working, but we should put in mind that not all the sectors that are doing this kind of thing. We have people who are undermining the development or the success of those sectors. So as youth, we should stand to make sure that these things don't happen in our country. We all have right to speak. We have right to stand for what is good for the country. So it's something that that we must stand together, unite together to see that we have the Gambia we want. So this is something we should understand as youths. Take your platforms. Speak on things that you see is not going right in your country. It doesn't mean that you are implicating yourself in politics. Nowadays, we are seeing politics, how it is destroying our country. Don't be part of it. Just be the person who loves his or her country. Stand for your country, to see your country go where you want it to be. You all have a say in your country. You all have a right to take part in anything in your country. So when we see things that are not going normal for our country, we must speak out. That is what will take the country forward. But look at, since we were not born, the little Gambia we know, we heard of development, people talking about development, and still now, where is it? We are still developing. We cannot be part of still now developed countries. a small country like Gambia. Gambia should be the best and the most developed country in Africa. I'm not undermining other African countries, but the way the size of the continent, the country is, that is what is making me to say that, because we have what it takes for the country to develop so easily. But no, still now we are developing. So you have to be very careful of politics. It's ruining our country. It's the reason why the development of our country is not moving forward, because there are this kind of self-interest in our country that is disturbing us in Gambia today. So, komi ngafo nyami angale ko Gambia amumbela bankolti, so nyanda kalo Gambia ele ngaje Gambia eta laftala eta dulamento. Musa kujawe nge kontombake Father Moose Ahmed Yera, how are you? I greet you. Conte nge kontombake. Okay, this is Father Moose inimbara Germany ne kontombake no. So this is it. Let me check again whether Yusfa is around. Let me see whether he is around yet. Not yet. As he told me, the traffic is disturbing him. So as I said, if anybody want to be part of the show, like coming up for Nyami, men lafta a contribution or amari la contribution, like ye kumo men soto komi topico nyina kuola. Ise asafenya duma, then I bring you in the live. We talk about ngadiamo akola. So WhatsApp number fanan bijele komi alkaje nyaminje me yalonko imari se kumandiro keno puru ida etarino programo nyinto nyami. So wala mkuti bi me molnati jang puru nale diamu akola Gambia mumbe talti. So alungalo Gambia ngaje ko Gambia eta dulato abita laftala ay futa dulamento. So mo kulti me yalon ko mol nyanta kalo akuola bakele, because mbe ngajele membe tama kan Gambia ni wato foman dia bari mbe ngajele membe tama kan Gambia ni wato la amu kulti me yalon ko nyanta ka diamo akuola bakele fon, because Gambia mu bankol di bankunding me yalon ko anyanta ka develop le ka sembo soto katambi Afrique bankol bela, parce que amu bankol di bankundi me yalon ko asambo nyanta ka diale katambi bankol bela Afrique kono bari hani, parce que nka mel soto nyato nka mel soto na mansakunda bunda doku bundalla amanke beti de bot mol bijele mel yalon ko ibijele ifankuna komi ikafo me fankun mol bijele membe ifauna kuola je me yalon ko e mandara Gambia la kuonoma wol bijele purka mel yalon ko ibe santo purka wala do ko tinyanyami ka Gambia murundi koma, walakin andi bi Gambia mansa sita atote dianola, parce que munen melye murun wala molti mel yalon ko ite lobe kuol murunde ke koma, parce que wala molti mel yalon ko wal dol bijele mel yalon ko e man tar Gambia la nyato taje kan fo e faun la kun e fankun mel yalon ko wala e sindi odulato pour que te tinya, but ite talon nade, but itul yalon ne, because momandi be place o men to Gambia ibe ite yalon ne ibe men do kul laje. So nyim atekela komi ko ka politique ku diamu kulende because membe tamakan beba je kan membe tamakan bibi mansa kunda mansa membije do atelombe mararing Gambia bela bari adambante luwal samban wala Gambia adambante Gambia be tamandin wala na nga branchol soto ministers directors foka ji woye duma abe wonyale tari so womu kulti me yalon ko wolka kuwol murundi komale ani molla health sector talk of the town these days health sector womu isu doldi fana me yalon ko nyanta ka diamule because molla health sector niyaje bi ku jama bije ibe mbuke jenna health sector to ku jama bije akamanke health sector to. I'm sorry to say it, I'm not against any nurse or any doctor or any, but niyaje wo kusifal be keka fo mol safo because why nko fo mol safo because nin ku keta ten health sector to be nin ku keta health sector to be ita fola ko karilo yake they will point finger to the whole health sector because of why there are some rotten potatoes that are destroying or undermining the growth of the health sector too. Gambia Mbenga Jele is happening and is still happening. There are nurses and some nurses, I mean, excuse me for generalizing. There are nurses that are doing dirty stuffs and some doctors in our health sector. Example today, nintemu doctoroti bi, wallantemu nosoti bi. Nintemu nosoti bi walla doctoro. Mba katalale fongam fansum private pharmacy soto maybe in provinces, rural areas, dami yalong ko yalong. That's why us rural areas, we are suffering. Most are suffering. Because what government brought in for all the people, mo killing kasika, akasamba, kata kawa fu modol mabanda. Yemen nati puru banku deula jara kuol. And it's happening. It's many in the Gambia. Abe siarne Gambia kon. Ye borol mel nati purka molla mol jarala. Those medicines are not for sale. O borol mum borol loti melialon ko they are not for sale. But no. Those medicines are being taken by some of our corrupt nurses and some of our corrupt doctors to go and use it for their own benefit outside. So that is something which is also a big concern because this thing is not happening just now. It has been happening since ever. These things have been happening since ever. Our doctors, nurses, looting the medicines and other equipment that are brought in for the benefit of the country. But they take it and use it for their own personal interests outside. There should be a survey through the length and the breadth of the country, most especially Basi area. Maybe, I don't know, other areas in the Gambia, like in other villages. But in Basi area, there are a lot of these private pharmacies in the provinces, like in the villages that they don't have the facilities, they don't have the means of traveling to go to the bigger hospital clinics. So those areas are facing this kind of problems. How can you employ someone who didn't know how to inject properly, who didn't know how to prescribe a medicine for someone? How do you think that will help the Gambian people? So nyimu kulti me yalon ko nyanda ka diamu wo fanan na kuwala le kendeke. You see, it's just sad that we are experiencing all these kind of things in the Gambia that you know that we shouldn't be experiencing in the Gambia. We should be enjoying in the Gambia as a small nation, but we are just suffering. Always saying Gambia is nice, Gambia is nice. Yes, Gambia is nice. But the things that should make it more nicer, if those things are not in place, will we be just talking about Gambia is nice, Gambia is nice by just what? So this is something we should talk on, and we make sure that we stand for our country. We stand for everybody who is taking part to see that the Gambia move where we want it to be today. So this is something that you know we all have to put heads together, and we make sure we see better Gambia, because it belongs to every single man and woman. It's our nation, it's our country, and it's a must we defend it. Not defending it in a fake way, not defending it for our own interests, but for the love we have for the nation. But nowadays we see people who are only there for their own interests. They don't put the Gambia first. They have their own interests first. Because today we have all seen it's happening. We will die for someone today, and tomorrow let them just get into the office. Because now this swearing has no use. This swearing, like you are employing someone into an office, you make him swear, him or her rather, swear that you are going to the office, this office, and this is what you should be doing. You see? But he or she just swear for nothing, because he will do something worse than what you think. Because we are all seeing, nobody in the Gambia, the institutions where you know we have higher institutions, if you are going to the office, if you are being employed, before you enter, before you are taken in, you swear. People will catch the Holy Quran in their hand, stand in front of the whole people and swear that when I reach office, this is what I will do. All institutions in the Gambia, because you swear that you will be there for your people and for the nation. But nowadays we see that swearing is just like this thing. It's a game, or let me just put it like it's a how will I put it? It's just funny. You just swear by mouth, telling the people in your heart that you people you don't know what is going on till I reach in the office. Let us be together, stand together, fight together for the nation. That is the only benefit. That is the only thing that can help us move forward. I'm just trying to see whether I can. Okay, lie. There's no problem. Let me see whether I can reach him on his phone. Path. Inimbara. Fatima Sonko. Yeah, you are right. I'm just waiting for the guest. But I'm trying to reach him on his phone, but okay, I will try to bring Abdullah to see that we continue the discussion before I will see Yusfa. I don't know what is holding him now. I will try to bring in Lai. Lai, are you there? Just write in the comment section if you are around, Lai. If I can put you in, because I'm trying to connect this boy. Lai. Bulo Hussein, Abdullah, how are you? Just send me a signal. Let me see Lai. Okay, Lai is around. Let me see how best I can put him in. At Lai. Abdullah.
Hello.
Yes. You want to take part in the discussion?
Hope
This
you
is what we
hearing me.
have as you. Anana. Arakanona.
Si.
Okay. So ko woni ko discussion wondo ko dum woni the discussion about on why the draft constitution, because I should have these guests who will be talking about this, and I want to know your take on is good for the Gambian people or not good for the Gambian people. What are some of your reasons you have? What are some of the reasons you have for that?
Okay, thanks. Also, it is very, very important to know that, we are youths, then we should participate in the socio-economic development of our country. Important.
Okay.
My take on this draft, we can say that this draft constitution, it favors one part. It does not favor the other part. We since 1994, Gambians were like.
The connection is not much good there, Lai. I don't know, but still, we have connection problem. So if anybody is willing to come in, because I have started something very important, and I will try again to see whether I can put him in. If anybody want to join and you have a say in this situation we are facing in the Gambia, you are highly welcome. You can send me a message, a comment down rather. Let me just put you in so we can discuss about it. It's about Gambia. We are all youth and we are all here for the Gambia. So there for the Gambia to see that Gambia is where we want it to be. Hello, Lai.
Hello, hope you are hearing me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but you are not out, or you just turn it out.
Really?
Sure.
Are you seeing
Hello,
me?
I'm getting you. I'm getting you, but your
In my side is on. I don't know whether. I don't know.
well. Oh,
Okay. Hello.
hello, like.
Okay, that doesn't matter much. What I was saying is just like we are yearning for change,
Yeah,
especially in 2016. We all came
yeah,
together just to flush out the dictatorial regime which we were
yeah,
having. So, um, and also the main reason was like just to not just to flush Yaya Jammeh out, but
yeah,
also to make some changes and some adjustments, which includes the constitution.
yeah.
Because I'm not saying that the 1997 constitution is a bad constitution, but it contains a lot of draconian laws, which you know that it is not good for the
Yeah,
Gambian citizens. So that's why Gambians decide to flush out Yahya Jammeh.
sure.
So for that being the case, also as the president, the current president, Adam,
Mm-hmm.
one of his main campaign promises was to change the laws of the country to have a new constitution so that we can go.
Mm-hmm.
So when a CRC was in place, so they do consultation
Mm-hmm.
in all over the country and even in the diaspora,
Yeah,
which are like contains a lot of controversy, like
mm-hmm.
the secularism and the other important issues, which you know that it does not. For me, it does not matter. What matters the most is just like for the Gambians to live in unity.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like when these drafters drafted this constitution,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not saying I'm 100% like uh, going for this draft constitution, but there are things which you know that it give power to the like term limit, because in Africa we
Yeah,
all know that a president give a promise after then he changed his mind. What okay, like what Barrow
exactly.
does in, right now.
Yeah,
But I can say that the parliamentarians have failed Gambians, and even the
mm-hmm.
government have failed Gambians too. Because imagine 116 million
Mm-hmm.
spent, and the
Mm-hmm.
energy, the time, you know,
Mm-hmm.
spent in this whole thing, so it goes in vain. Okay, it's just like
Yeah,
taking the draft constitution, put it in on a dustbin. Okay,
yeah.
like the parliamentarians vote on a partisan line,
Mm-hmm.
which I can remember, if you can remember, a few months ago, on my take, okay, as my opinion, few months ago,
Yeah,
um, what we all say that okay, but a borough parliamentarian, okay, ex-UDP parliament, table a private bill, so the UDP members vote against it, okay. But when this draft constitution came, they also that they also think that they will vote against this draft constitution, so that they can be they can also pay back, okay. And when it comes to national issues, you don't think about all those things, okay.
Yeah.
You have to think about the country first, then you pave a way, okay.
Yeah.
To cut it short, is very 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 sad. Also, like for the transitional process, okay, it undermines the democratization process.
Yeah.
And also what Barrow promised Gambians in 2016, it means that he does not achieve anything, okay. Because I can say that I don't see any reform made, because
Yeah.
the Janneh Commission, we all know how it goes.
Yeah.
The CRC is in the dustbin right now. So imagine a TRRC. We cannot know what will be the results, but I sense that okay, when when they conclude their work, their mandate, it will just like the Janneh Commission and the CRC, and which you know that it is very very sad for us Gambians to see these things going on, and we cannot do nothing, okay.
Yeah. But like there are others saying that the constitution doesn't favor Gambians and doesn't favor Gambia.
Now let me, okay, we in the whole world, okay, we don't
Yeah.
see a constitution which is perfect, okay. You cannot see it, okay.
Yeah.
So just like this is just a startup,
Yeah.
the parliamentarians can give chance to this draft constitution to go to a third reading, okay,
Yeah.
and they negotiate. Then if they can edit it, or they can do some changes there, that one is it is applaudable, okay. But
Yeah.
just coming and telling Gambians that okay, when it comes to the term limit, it is retroactive, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, and also before, the government, like present this draft constitution, but they are the one who kill it, okay. Because since before this draft constitution goes to parliament, they
Yeah.
were just like commenting, saying that okay, the draft constitution give more powers to the parliamentarians. The draft constitution is discriminatory to President Barrow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can see, like for, and it does not
Yusuf, send
favor
me.
us.
Excuse me,
It
Yusuf, send me hi on the WhatsApp on the comment section. Let me see you because I'm not seeing you whether I can add you or not. Just send me hi on the comment section, Yusuf,
in
because I have seen your message on Messenger right now. But send me hi on the comment section. Okay, like continue.
okay. Like what we were saying is just like uh, a Barrow, if we can remember, in 2016 or
Yeah,
2017, when he
Yeah.
won the election,
Mm-hmm.
he was saying he is not a politician, okay?
Yeah.
He's going for 3 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then he will go back to his business, okay? But
Mm-hmm.
after he changed his mind, and he said he will be going for 5 years with the constitution said, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I myself, I was, you know, a I was saying that is true, okay?
Yeah.
Because the constitution it says 5 years, and he
Mm-hmm.
is going for 5 years, okay? But sorry, I I just have a call, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but if he says that, okay, now I'm forming my own political party,
Mm-hmm.
then you know, like Gambians will think that, okay, this guy is not serious at all, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and also this the whole thing is just like, it is very 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 painful for us, for the politicians keep
Mm-hmm.
fooling us, okay? Let
Yeah.
me tell you one thing. This draft constitution, I can say that, okay, give powers to women's youths,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay? With the politicians use as tools when they are campaigning, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, okay, I'm not saying it is perfect, okay? But
Yeah.
you know, it is they have to give it a chance for it to go, so that we can, if we are going to do some amendments, consider that,
Mm-hmm.
okay, the 1997 constitution, it have been amended for over 50 times.
Mm-hmm.
And in this current 1997 constitution,
Mm-hmm.
it undermines also the process of the TRRC,
Mm-hmm.
because in these laws we are having, you
Mm-hmm.
cannot hold accountable to Jammeh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
all the alleged atrocities he committed, okay.
Yeah.
So for me, you know, uh,
He's around. I told him to come on the comment section so that I can know he's around.
okay, let me just wrap up
Yeah.
with the issue of the what was the second thing? It's just like the maternal mortality
Yeah.
deaths, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to blame only the government when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to this issue,
Mm-hmm.
because we know that we all know, since we were not yet born, okay,
Mm-hmm.
our health system is
Yeah.
is the worst, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like before I was not born, okay, they were
Mm-hmm.
saying that, okay, Senegalese used to come in the Gambia to have
Exactly.
treatment, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when this in this current generation we are in
Mm-hmm.
the Gambia, if you are not having money,
Mm-hmm.
if you are sick or your parents are sick, you
Mm-hmm.
are not having money, you will
Mm-hmm.
die,
Yeah.
because the hospitals are not well equipped,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So that's the issue. So we all know that, but they say prevention is better than cure, okay.
Yeah.
And also, our women's, they are not having the maximum support
Mm-hmm.
when they are in period of pregnancy, like their
Mm-hmm.
husband, their family members does not give them that support, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because consider that, okay, when you are pregnant, you
Mm-hmm.
can you cannot eat anything you like, okay. And
Mm-hmm.
also, you need to balance your diet. You need to know what to eat and what not to eat, okay? So, and also the regular checkups every day. You have every time you have to go to the hospital or the private clinics just to know your health status, okay, when it comes to pregnancy.
Yeah.
But we see that, okay, we are like, I can say some people don't care. They will wait until they are giving birth, they rush to the hospital, and it is too late. And
Sure.
our healthcare workers, also, there are some people who are very, very good, okay? I have a lot of friends, childhood friends whom you know that, they are very, very good. They are very professional too. But some also, you can't change them, okay?
Sure.
You can't change them. So the issue is just like, for us, we have to prevent.
Oh, like, sorry for that, because Yusfa was calling me that is not seeing my live coverage, live. So I want to see. I'm just waiting for Yusfa to come. So these are things that are very important and that should be talked about our health system and the draft constitution, and what are some of the things we should do to at least, or to avoid them happening, or at least minimize some of these things that are happening in our country today. I don't know how I can see Yusuf Balde. I'm not seeing him. Still now he can't find me. I don't know what is wrong, but still now Yusuf cannot find me to join the live. It's a big. Okay. Now here is Yusfa. I will put on Yusfa. It's around now. Now we are to start the discussion with Yusfa, as I told you before earlier on. So here is Yusfa. I'm going to add him. Okay. Welcome, Yusfa.
Hey, Sek.
Yeah. We have been waiting for you for so long, and I know I told
Hello.
the guys that yeah, you are getting me. It's like it's about to rain in the Gambia. Oh, in the Gambia, because the moment he get in, I connect him. I have seen some flowers behind him. It's like it is raining in the Gambia, or it is cloudy. So I can see some lightning there behind him. Let me see when he come back again. It's far. Just send me a message. Let me put you in again. The network problem in the Gambia. That one too is a big concern. Gambia, we are just lacking all, everything we are lacking. There's nothing that is satisfying right now in the country. We know we are doing better, but we need more effort to push things go through. Yusfa, bring Yusfa in. Where is Yusfa? Yusfa, come in. Write in the comment section, let me know that you are around, because I know your network is a problem right now. Just write in the comment section. Okay, I saw you. So I will add you.
Mr. Drame.
Yusfa, it's like I'm not seeing you.
Hello, Mr. Drame.
Yes, I'm getting you, but I'm not seeing your video.
Yes, let me do it as Adam Barrow when he's talking. You do like this. Mike. You're not seeing me?
I'm not seeing you.
Oh, for me, I'm seeing you.
Yeah, and the same thing is happening. I'm not seeing you because you are not out here. So I don't know whether the viewers are seeing you. Why not hang off? Let me put you through again. Maybe the connection. The connection is poor there. It's gonna be something bad when we don't get Yusfa. Connection is poor. Yusfa is still connecting. It cannot connect. I don't know whether it's raining now in Gambia or what, but the connection. Let me see, because I have added you, is not going. Please let me see. So as I was telling you, this is the discussion we have for today, but unfortunately still now I'm unable to connect Yusfa. I don't know what is the reason, whether it's the connection in the Gambia with him where he is right now. I don't know, because it's not connecting. And it would have been sorry, that was I was talking to Yusfa. Okay, Yusfa, I have seen you. Let me just try again. He said it's a network problem, and right now there's no light in the Gambia. So these things, we are used to it now in Africa. Hello.
Now you can see me, right?
Still now the same thing, but I guess it's fine. I don't know whether what we are to deliver is more important than seeing, I guess. The network again. As you all know, he said that there's no light at the moment, and the network also is bad there where he is. So
No, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
okay, now you are getting me, right?
Yeah, Mr. Drame. Mr.
Okay.
Drame.
Yeah.
Mr. Drame.
Yes, I'm getting you.
We are going from bad to worse. Because there is no electricity. The internet system is very poor and very expensive.
Yeah.
The cash power is very expensive. A mobile credit card is very expensive.
Yeah. There is a lot to be put in place in Gambia. There is a lot to be put in place. A lot. So you see.
But then let's go straight to the point, to our topic.
Okay, the discussion, as I told you, is why the draft constitution is not good for the Gambians. What's your take on that? I guess the network is poor.
Okay, Mr. Drame, first of all, I would like to thank the CRC, the people who...
This is what we are facing. This is what Gambia is going through. No strong network, as they are saying, and the connection problem. I just pity the beautiful motherland of Africa, Gambia. Nothing is going normal. And things are going bad. If you talk to a set, there is nothing going bad. And who will say that there is nothing going bad as we are seeing what is happening? This one just want to claim online, come online rather. But see, the connection is poor. There is no light, secondly. And he is saying that, not him alone, because I have seen people complaining that, I don't know whether it's QCell or AfriCell, QCell, right? They have changed what they were using for connection and they bring another system that is more costly for the people to afford. So this is something which is a concern for Gambians. Yeah, bro. Okay, let me try use Fi again and see, because the network is just, it's not on our side. I'm just trying to bring in USFA, but the network is not on our side. This is something so embarrassing and so painful. USFA, you are live.
Hello, Mr. Drame.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Drame.
I'm getting you. And there is no light at the moment. So he is using his car light so that he can be live, but is unable to come because of the poor connection he's having at the moment. Because the network is so poor. Gambia, we are just behind, and we have to start pushing harder so that we can be where we want to be. If not, it's not good for us. A small country that should be well enjoyed by citizens is the country that is always full of hate and problems. That's the fact. We don't love one another, even a bit. If we do, we will all be together as one voice, one people, and start working the country and stop looking in personal interests, because it's very bad looking on personal interests. It doesn't worth it. The only solution is that we all stand together and see that things go normal. Yusfa is saying that bad connection and no electricity. I'm sitting inside my car. Yeah, I understand. It's a big problem. Let me try again whether it will be possible. Well, these are the kind of things we are facing in Africa, because only few countries are enjoying the facilities their governments are doing for them in Africa. And we should be the continent that are enjoying more. Hello, Yusfa.
Yeah, Mr. Drame.
Yeah. The network is very bad. Yusfa cannot even start to say something. This is something that is so painful. And we have to work on these kind of things as youths in Africa to see that we bring what we need in our countries. the internet, as one brother is saying, brother, the internet coverage over the Gambia have always been a problem, and all have been managed by private sectors, and the Ministry of Communication are not working hand with the sectors to find a better solution. Exactly, bro. This is what we are facing. And which internet this the company, or which GSM company is owned by Gambia? Only one. The rest are all foreign or private sectors. And you are right. This is something very, very embarrassing for the country, which only one GSM company, and that it cannot cover everything for the country unless we have other GSMs that should back to have to meet the need of the citizens. But it's very sad the government is not supporting those kind of sectors, and they are relying on only one part, and which is disturbing the people of the country. So this is something that I'm trying to put useful in, but still now I don't know what is wrong with his connection, because he told me that the network is very poor at the moment, and where he is, there is no light. He is inside his car at the moment. And bro, let me see if I can't join Yusfa. I bring you in. Let me try and bring you in. Let me bring you in before Yusfa will be around. Unable to connect Yusfa because of the network problem he is facing right now in Gambia. So we were about to talk. Frank, I don't know what is the problem. It's not showing your video here. So let me see. It's not showing me a place where I can add you. There's no place where I can add you. I don't know why. It's showing me other people that there is a place where I can add them, because there is a video icon on top of their profile picture, but yours, there is no video icon on your profile picture. So I will not be able to add you on the live streaming. I don't know. So comme ça no mi haalnata tawn ni direct ko fi Gambia wonde ne haalde fi mun ko hoɗum woni ɗin, ko hoɗum waɗi o draft constitution moƴƴanani Gambia e himɓe leydi Gambia. So ko ɗum mi fonno haaldude Yusfa, because he have a take on this, that the draft constitution is not good for the people of the Gambia. And the other issue is the problems our health sectors are facing in the Gambia, and what are some of the reasons why there is this maternal mortality many in the Gambia. So ko ɗi woni hundeji ɗiɗi mi fonno waddude Yusfa Fanta discourse, and hoɗum woni hundeji lawolji ɗi gandanta ballinten ndara fi ɗi hundeji jahoɗi Gambia no wawi accirede ni, walla haysi fowi iwani dal kono usto. Kono Yusfa wawani arde live because o wi kawo woni ɗo network makko waɗani correct, and secondly light ala Gambia all time on live video. So if anybody is ready to talk or have anything to say on this topic, you are highly welcome. You can send me a text or a comment in the comment section. Let me know that so that I can join you in the conversation. If you have anything to say about this, why the draft constitution is not good for the Gambia, or do you think it's good for the Gambia? Anything you have to say on it is you are welcome, and the maternal mortality of our mothers, sisters, aunties, and I can just say like that, why it is happening in our healthcare, and what are some of the reasons the healthcare system is facing, what is causing all these materials and other medicine or other stuffs that are being brought in the hospital going missing, or they are not in the hospital. Okay, so this is something we have to talk on, and it's very important we elaborate on these things. So Yusfa is unable to come because of the connection. Okay, Yusfa is saying that I can leave him till we do it tomorrow after the Juma prayers in the Gambia. That is Gambian time, that is 2, which we will be around 4 here. It's something that is very, very bad. Okay, as I said, in our health sector, let's talk about this maternal mortality death in our health sector right now. They will say today there's no blood in the hospital. Just few hours ago, I have seen someone writing on the media asking that she urgently need blood for one of their patients, that is say two-way, and there are no bloods in the hospitals, and there are many things missing. There are many things that should be put in place in case of any emergency in our health sectors. But there is some things that are making me doubt whether the government have provided those things. And secondly, is it that when they are provided, is it that, I'm sorry to say it, not all, but is it that some of our nurses or doctors take these things for their own use? Because no one is understanding. If you go to this side, the government will say that they have provided the things that are needed for the hospitals in the Gambia, for our health system, healthcare. If you go to the other side, some will say that there are nothing that are being put in place for our health sectors. So our health sector, we don't know who are saying the truth or who are there for their people. That's what I don't know right now. Because as we all know, since we were young, as I said it before earlier in my, since the time I came live, as I said earlier, there are people who are undermining the government. There are people who are just there to steal from the government. And we have seen it a lot, because when the government provide medicine for the whole nation, which is for the whole nation, there are people who have their private sectors, private pharmacies, private clinics in the surrounding. If there is survey that is being taken, trust me, you will see many little clinics, little pharmacies in the villages that are doing this kind of business. I will be a nurse or a doctor. I don't say all doctors and nurses are doing it, but we have people, they can't deny it. We have people who are doing this. Take the medicine from the hospital. take it to their private clinics, to be selling them outside, just to do what? Just to have just to have income out of it, and which is brought in for everybody, every citizen. It's a big shame on some people. You have been sworn in the time you are coming in that you swear you will be there for your people and you will be there for every Gambian. And in turn, you do it in another way around, stealing from from what is there for everybody in the country. It's very sad. The government should look into these sectors very well. We have incompetent workers there. Those medicines, everything that is being there for the hospital is just for the people of the Gambia, not for your own personal use, not for sale. Not for sale. But no, we will loot everything, take it out, then we come and start blaming the government. Though we will blame the government. And the nurses, those are doing this kind of things, should be very, very careful, because they should know that this is on earth. What they are doing is bad. Frank, let me see whether I can send you. Let me see whether I can send you. Okay, I have sent it to you, Frank. Nakiele Duma Yamot. Yeah. So this is it we are talking about. Because on this draft constitution, there are two parties. Others are saying it's good for the Gambians and the Gambia. Others are saying it's not good for the Gambia and the Gambian. Which is which? Is there any political fighting down in this? That is what I don't understand. It's like there are two parties fighting each other down about this draft constitution. We have to be very careful on how we judge on this draft constitution. There are things, yes, there are things that are not favoring Gambians, but there are things that are favoring Gambians. But I don't know which one is which. There is a big fight on this constitution. Well, if they know this is what will happen, first of all, they send CRC to go and ask the citizens to go and accumulate or gather some information from the citizens so that they can know how to draft the constitution. They can know what the citizens want and what they don't want. There are things that they don't put there, favoring other people, leaving the others. We know it cannot be perfect. It cannot be a perfect constitution. But it have to be considered, and also think of the budget, the taxpayers' money that is being put in this. That one is too much. And if I can remember, Honorable Salah have talked about this before, that before they will put in another constitution, new one like this, why not amend the old 1997 constitution? If that was been done, all this talk will not come. Because in that 1997 constitution, you are going to amend the things that you know that is not good for the country, it's not good for the, it's not favoring the people of the Gambia, and put what is favoring. Then take it to the parliament again, let them do their review, debate on it, and see which is which. But no, 16 million is been just put into the dustbin just like that, because these people did not believe, those who vote against it does not believe that the constitution is good for the people. They voted no. And those who voted yes, they said it's a constitution that is good for the people of the Gambia. This is something very concerned. It's a concern that people should look into. We are very worried. Gambia, where are we heading to? This politics, if you put it too much inside your mind, inside your head, it will just eat you. You will not be there for your people. You will not be there for your country. Because of why? You will be just there for the party you are supporting or for your own interests. Though we all should have parties we are supporting, we should support our party. But if your party is not going in the right direction, because you love your country, as you said, you love your country, be there for your country. If you love your country, if your party member is not doing something right, tell him or her, this is what we should do, and this is something which is not right. But no, nowadays we support parties, we put parties before our country. This is what is splitting Gambia into pieces at the moment. This is the only thing that is splitting Gambia at the moment, because of this partisan support. The support of party is the only problem we have, the only problem we are facing in the Gambia at the moment. We have created hatred among ourselves. Now we are seeing each other as enemies. Where is the Gambia we know? And where is the Gambia we want to know? We want to have still now. This is our country. We have to make it. If we don't make it, not the outsiders who will come and make it for us. Never. It will never happen. They will just help us spoiling the country. We are seeing the time they were drafting this constitution, they were debating on it. Sorry. The time they were debating on it, there is a message that came down. What was the message? All the country know about it once. We all know the Europeans, they know only their interests. The Americans. We see the EU, US, UK, Germany. They send a letter that let them vote and pass the constitution. Why should they even include theirs? It's so sad that people will come outside and decide for us what we should do in our country. That is only Gambia, I see. There are a lot that should be talked about, and people are fighting against it, against those kind of things still now, and they are still happening in the Gambia. Just yesterday, our ferry is not working. Because of what? If there is no good engine in the ferry, how will the ferry have a good movement? Because the engine of this ferry is bad. And just these days, the Chinese dug their fishing boat inside our creek, the little creek where our women go to find some their day-to-day this thing living under the mangroves. The Chinese is where they dug this fishing boats, and they were told not to do it, but where 5 of them, 5 fishing boats on that small creek. It's so sad that we are facing all this. We don't want to say in future, once upon a time in the Gambia, this was what was happening. The bad story, we don't want it. We want to hear once upon a time, this is what was happening. Well, this is what I have for you guys. No one is perfect. And if I have offended anyone, or what I'm saying has touched anyone, I'm sorry, but we should tell each other the fact. And as Yusfa was not able to come in today, we will try and see after Juma prayers tomorrow, Friday prayers. So I will see how best I can put him on live again to hear his views about this constitution and the maternal mortality about our women in the Gambia. So this is something that we should work on. Thank you very much once again. See you again tomorrow in the live show with Yusuf Balde, because today the network was very poor and he said there was no light. Thank you very much for your wonderful support. I appreciate everything from you guys. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, because it's late here right now. It's almost to 11. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow.